Hello, welcome back to. By the way, we're here again with a trash review. Today we are talking about Persona 3 Reloaded, or Reload rather. I keep calling it Reloaded.
Nora free reshitted, bruv.
Uh, it's the game has been out for about 2 weeks now. I've played it and finished it now.
Oh my god, you actually finished it.
Mitch has not played it.
Bro is truly, trust me, he has all the time in the world to play this game.
Mitch has not played it. He's not actually played a Persona game in his life.
Played any of them. You think I would have by now, by the way this man keeps telling me to play these games and sends me so many TikToks every day about them.
I thoroughly enjoy this game. It was really good. Well, I mean, where obviously, so it is it's a remake of the original Persona 3 that came out in, like 2006, I believe.
2006, and they hadn't touched it at all since then.
Well, there was some spin-off games like Fez and then Persona 3 Portable. But no, well, I mean, like the visual graphic changes are just incredible. Bringing it up to, well, obviously the standards of like Persona 5 and Persona 5 spin-offs like Strikers. It just visually looks really, really good, like just incredible. It's not even comparable to the original. It's a night and day difference.
Jesus Christ! But so it's 90 hours, I believe, isn't it?
It's 90 plus hours, depending on how long you take it.
90 plus hours. So tell me, I've played a lot of games, right? I wouldn't say close to 90 hours, but they are up there. Does it get boring any all the way through? Because I feel like every game has to get boring.
Yeah, Persona 5. Well, Persona is just Persona 3, 4, and 5 have always had a kind of an issue where it's the start that's always the hardest to do. It's the start, the middle is always the best, and then it's those final like hours of the game, like 9+ hours.
They add unnecessary filler.
Where no, it can just sometimes become as an absolute slogfest. I mean, like with Persona 5 Royal, especially that last like 20 hours of the game is an absolute chore to do.
How comes?
It's just like unnecessary. Like it's just literally like running through dungeons, basically trying to get to this thing. But Persona 3, nah, it should, like most like games, it's just the start and towards the end of the game where things, because when you're at the end, when you're in the end game, it's either you're over leveled as fuck, so everything's just boring because nothing's a challenge, or you're under leveled because you've sped ran through it, and then you can't. It's a fucking pain in the ass to try and take
at least
out
it's
most
more.
fights.
At least it's more of a challenge, though. I would prefer it to be a
Yeah.
challenge over a complete snooze fest of a game.
No, Persona, the gameplay wise, it's very good. I mean, I'm not a big fan of turn-based combat, but the Persona series just does something in my monkey brain. I think it's got to do with the music. The music is genuinely, I think, what keeps like you going through all those turn-based encounters.
I will give you that. I do like the sound of the music, to be fair. The music sounds great.
The music as well in this get like they completely overhauled the music and made new music like Color Your Night, fucking the intro song, I can't remember it. Fuck. But yeah, no, they made a bunch of like new music, having Lotus Juice back to sing some to do some of the songs as well. I think he's done music for Persona 3 and Persona 4, Dancing in the Night. But the music is brilliant. Like I'll just genuinely sit there like listening to the music play. It's just so because it's like it's a mix between jazz and rap, and it works so well.
I didn't think they have rap in Persona. I'm not gonna lie.
No, they've dabbled with it before. It's just a beautiful blend.
Beautiful blend of sound and quality. But anyway, there.
I mean, yeah.
How many characters are there in this one then that you could play with?
Well, like when it comes to battle in,
Oh yeah,
or just
playable
like the
character.
social link, because obviously
Well, I would start off with the playable characters first because you'll spend the most time with them, I'm assuming.
so there's I think there's 7, but technically there's 6 you can use.
Okay.
Which it's normally just the usual. So your character, right? Like his ability. He can have multiple personas, which makes him like, technically the most overpowered because he can potentially have like every like the like a stat that is that the enemies are weak to. So and then your teammates will just be dedicated to like one stat. So like one could be fire, one could be electricity, and like and that normally they'll have like also stuff like defensive boosts and healing. But I mean they're all good. I mean I fucking hate Junpei. I can't stand Junpei.
You mean more like stupid A, haste effective.
Tough case, even for Junpei Iori, ace detective.
Ace detective? Are you stupid or something? More like stupid, ace defective.
Oh, I hate it so much.
All we do the coin flip, and it's what did she say?
No, we're not saying
What
that.
did she say?
We're
Can
not
you
saying
repeat
that.
it? Put the clip in now. Put the clip in now.
So I can't stand Junpei. He's so fucking annoying. I I got him off the team as soon as I fucking could. He was so annoying. I don't know. I because I think Ryuji in Persona 5 is like he's kind of like Junpei, but like they actually made Ryuji more of like he acted like a fucking idiot, but like he also acted like like an actual person sometimes. And also like when you spend time with him, he just like he opens up to you about stuff. You see like he like broke his legs and he can. Whereas I couldn't even be asked to fucking start talking to Junpei because by the time I did, I hated him. I hated him so much. The other character.
So obviously,
Huh?
there is so every Persona game is there at least one animal character, or is somewhat of an animal character.
There's one. I don't know about 1 and 2, like because those are really old. I haven't played them.
What?
But yeah, Persona 3 has a dog. Persona 4 has this weird thing. I don't even know what to describe it as. And Persona 5 is Morgana as a cat.
I know everyone hates him,
Yeah, Morgana.
or at least it's not popular.
No, Morgana's fucking annoying.
So did you play with the dog then? Did you have him on the team?
I can't remember actually. I genuinely can't remember. I know I had Mitsuru, who's the redhead girl. She's the 3rd year student council president. Come on.
So is that
She is the because you got they've got they brought the social link. They overhauled the social link as well in this game. And yeah, as in if anyone's played a Persona 5 game, you spend time with all your characters outside of like school, and you can you can romance the females. So I will say there is some things I did have issues with the game. One being the side because you can social link your characters like in your squad, but there's also people outside of the the team, like people like at your school and stuff like that, or people in the streets. So many of them are just an absolute chore, boring, pointless. I want to shoot them. There's this fat cunt.
So would you?
There's this fat bitch.
You need to kind of interact with them.
Well, no, you don't. But the problem is like, let's say, like none of the characters available, and you're just stuck with these. Like they're just like there's not that like aside from like your main team and like a couple others, the main people outside of like that, it's just boring. Like, there's one guy in your classroom. His whole social link thing is like, yeah, I want to ask my teacher out to be my girlfriend. He's a
What is with these games and having teachers as fucking groomers? What is with that?
And then there was this one guy who's just like some fat fucker. He's like the fucking food connoisseur. It's just like he's just boring. There's literally one of your social links is this scammer, this literal scammer guy. You had like there's an old couple. There's just it's just so boring.
So your main social links, how are the main social links then?
They're very good, like because all the characters have like their own issues, their own problems. I think for me was definitely the most interesting. She's always vocal throughout the game about like things. Trying not to spoil anything. But yeah, no, she's definitely the most interesting when it comes to a social link. I mean,
The question is, who did you romance in?
Oh no, Mitsuru. Come on.
What you did?
You look
Love your mummy.
the third year student
older
council,
woman.
the third year student council president with the red hair. Oh, come on.
She just looks annoying though. And what about the robot character as well?
Oh, Argus. Yeah, I also realized that.
Wait, you can romance multiple people? You've done like 2 runs.
You can like if you reach max social link, you can romance multiple people.
Or you could just have a harem.
Yeah, you could romance all the women.
I mean, I saw a clip. There's a little kid apparently you can have a social link with. Is that
Yeah, that's so weird. Like you spending time with a middle schooler. Like
she took like her parents' divorce.
Yeah, you could just say, yeah, it's because of you. Oh, no, I don't know. So that social link's weird. I mean, I get it's in the original game, but no, don't like it.
I think that might be the main theme for Persona 6 would be groomers attacking. Seems to have seen a lot of weird, very inappropriate relationships with characters. I know Persona 5 you could shag your teacher.
No, you can't.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Go on a date with her and everything.
You can go on a date with her, but that's it.
Oh, that's still weird.
The one adult character in Persona 5 that they didn't like to date was the fucking goth mummy at the dentist, no, at the pharmacist. The one character everyone wanted, and they didn't do it. Those sons of bitches. But yeah, getting back to Persona 3. The combat in the game, it's if you played a Persona game, it's the same. However, they have had their own nice little spin on it. You can do like there's the obviously all out attacks are back, which are cool. Like disturbing the peace playing when you hear it, it's fucking sick. There's this like weird like power special thing you get. Like if you like, let's say your character like is getting like hit constantly, then like it starts getting like pissed off, and it has to do like a super heavy attack like you can use. So it just charges up. But yeah, combat's good. Combat's very good.
So is it in every game that they have like a effectivity system?
Yeah.
Or is this for just?
Now all of them have like an effectivity. Like you have like a thing the enemy are like weak against, the thing the enemy are strong against. Sometimes they're completely immune to something.
Are they all the same element then throughout the games?
No,
do they use different kinds?
There are different types. I think that this one had fire, ice, electricity, wind, fucking darkness, light. I can't remember. I'm missing two others, and then also like punch, fists, and piercing.
Punched fists.
Well, no, it's like
Punched
it's like melee, right? And then it's like called brute, and then it's piercing.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So there's always different things. Like there's different.
Basically, just like
Yeah, it's
your typical RPG.
kind of yeah.
JPR with its own power system.
Yeah, the world openness is very nice. It looks good. Obviously, it's not on scale of like Persona 5. I mean, because this is of a game that came out
Or
in
remake
2006.
of the game.
But it is very good. The ending is incredible. Definitely, like check it out. You know, if you haven't played it, if you haven't if you played a Persona game but you didn't play Persona 3, play this version. Like it is a lot nicer. Like everything's more vibrant. It's brighter. Whereas in the original, everything felt kind of drab and dreary.
So does it change the ending at all? Does it change anything in the actual story?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't
keep it the same.
It doesn't change the ending at all. It is the same ending. However, they have announced that because they have announced that DLC is coming to the game because with the original Persona 3, it was kind of like the story was half done, like when it ended, and then they released a 40-hour DLC to wrap up the ending. So they have announced that is coming. So
40 hours of DLC.
yeah, I know.
Imagine if most games got like that. Jesus
I know,
Christ.
it's crazy. And Spider-Man 2 was a $70 DLC for 30 hours of gameplay.
Feck off. Not even 30 hours, it's 15 hours. It was basically 15 hours of the whole story.
Yeah, if we take away the cutscenes, it was like if we take away the cutscenes.
I want to hear it. I bet. I already know. I sent you a TikTok saying Persona players when their cutscene gets interrupted by 2 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, look, there is a lot of cutscenes and a lot of talking. Obviously, you do need to listen and pay attention. But
oh no, I'd hate that, man. When it's just talking for hours on end, I can't stand it.
Yeah, that's normally the problem at the start of the games, is that there's just so much talky dialogue, and all you want to do is play the game. But I'd say what the best bit. I mean, they've got the dungeon called oh, it's blanking. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, they brought back the dungeon. They have made it look obviously a lot more vibrant and interesting, especially in the in the dungeon compared to the original. However, there are just some times where it does just feel like a chore. Like it's all when it comes. So these things is all about the environment. Sometimes the environment does just seem so bland and boring.
So what actually is the dungeon then?
It's literally it's the main thing. It's literally you just run around on the floor to find the next set of stairs to take you up the floor. You run into shadows, you find chests, and you do that.
So, and that takes place, is it after a certain time, isn't it?
Yeah, so it takes place
After
at
midnight,
the
right?
midnight hour. So with the dungeon, right, is like you progress the floors and then you get to a point where like you're forced to stop, right? Like the stairs have been like completed, and then you have to wait till midnight, like not midnight, full moon, and then like you have like some like scripted encounter, and then you're able to continue once you've had the encounter. You're able to continue up the floors.
So is the actual main thing? Is it like a training ground kind of thing? Like what is it kind of?
No,
it
is literally the main part of the story. So like, whereas in like Persona 5, you had to take people's hearts, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so whereas with that you'd go into the palaces, right? Or like, and you get to the treasure, and then once you've secured a route to the treasure, it'll be like, okay, we need to wait now. We send a calling card, and then you have to wait like 30, if you done it like, because normally it happens like 30, like they give you 30 days. So let's say you do it like within 2 days, you have to wait 28 days before you can go in, and then steal the treasure, right, and make them have a change of heart. It's
So
essentially that,
for the
right?
20,
It's essentially that in the sense that you climb through the dungeon, right? Like clearing floor, climb up, clearing floor, climb up, and then you're forced to stop because like you can't go any higher, and then you have to wait till the full moon happens, of which you have to like fight some boss, right? Like you'll fight some boss shadow, you'll defeat it, and then you're able to progress higher up.
okay, so for when you're saying like you have to wait 20, if you do it early, you have to wait 28 days. What would you actually be doing? So you'll just be going to school and then doing the weekend.
Doing the social link stuff. That's what you end up doing. And to be honest, that's what a lot of players do, is they just speed run through it, because the social link stuff is very cool.
So is there like a way to, so for 28 days, if you don't want to just do only the social link, is there a way to kind of do some training and level up and grind and use different characters, or can you only do the social links and kind of
Now you can
environment?
continue the grind. You just go back into the dungeon, and like you can choose which floor you start off, and you just go back through and just grind through it.
Okay. So when's the have they actually announced when the DLC?
They've announced
they
haven't announced when, but it will be coming out. But this game is very good. It is a must play. If you haven't played a Persona game, start with Persona 3. Like, start with Persona 3, then Persona 4, then Persona 5. This is a very good game. It'll get you into the feel of things, like it, and like understand the social links and all of that, and what you need to do. It's very good. It's a lot of fun. The story's brilliant.
I mean, if you truly enjoy Persona, you could play the first two games, which for some reason no one wants to play.
Yeah, because they're actually a slog. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put this in very good Persona 3.
Would you have it? Would you have it over Persona 5 or?
I would. Well, the thing is the story technically isn't finished, so I am going to hold off on that statement.
Okay, well, you want to see how it goes.
Yeah, because
okay.
obviously you'd be comparing it to Persona 5 Royal, which got 40 hours of DLC.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, this is a very good game. Like, if you haven't played a Persona game, play this game. It's a lot of fun. If you like long RPGs, like, this is one of them. It's very good. All the characters are interesting, and the combat's brilliant. Yeah, very good is where it goes. Yeah.
Well, at least you enjoyed yourself playing the game. I can't imagine anything worse than.
Right. If you did,
I'm gonna put in my hella mid
category. Shit, we need to add
hella
that.
mid category.
We're gonna add the hella mid category.
Hella mid.
It's
my own personal special.
If you did enjoy this episode of Trash Review, please like and subscribe. And we will. There will be more of this, the review stuff.
We'll be back to play more Persona.
Yeah, there will be more reviews coming. So yeah, goodbye.